teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Burnstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play looking to throw it. Makes a quick grab.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
A completion sets up a second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
How about that, Chris? He gets a chance once, twice. They go back to him a third time. He's still short of the first down. This defense really locking in on that running back every time he touches a football.
The Bruins will bring their punt team on the field now. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And the same runner's got it again. He's got the first and still going. Tackled at the 40 and learn a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The short completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Throws out the stiff arm. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he's tackled just short of the 25. UCLA offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, what a grab! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Wants to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Touchdown, Bruins, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. What a move, makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. His line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there.
He finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. He's got it right near the end zone. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's in! Touchdown, Oregon!
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He finds his man. He brings him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance to make a play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, linebackers, but here, the nose guard comes up with a sack.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. Quick throw, testing the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Blocked with the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Ducks are in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. That pass is caught. Has a path to the end zone. Up and over the man. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Fires it on the move. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down, we're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On first down, it's play action. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They're going to throw it on third and very long. Oh, he makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And on fourth down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? On the option. Pitches to the back. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
The Bruins with first and 10 here. pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Headed for the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, UCLA. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot, but he paid for it. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Signs a good throw. Powering through. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. Contact as he threw it. What a catch! And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins! This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And the Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out, the catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Catch made on the right side. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the mark.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Direct snap. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout, the Duck strategy. And the Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
UCLA.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally, they make the tackle for this defense, reeling after a huge explosive play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bruins will kick this away to start the second half. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He dumps it off to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's a shotgun run call. Fighting him off. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Ducks will line up now. It's first and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. Offense back out on the field. They'll run it from the gun. He breaks free. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks loose at the 45. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back.
And that one's picked off. What play? Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Good throw, the catch is made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Looking to chuck it again. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Catch made on the out route.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Oregon.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Linebacker shifting around now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Softball right now after a nice run.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Intercepted in the end zone.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up for the first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made at the 36, and it'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up.
He's got it inside the 10. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for the passing game.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. High completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. The Bruins have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. Empty set now, 5 wide. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we.